Hi everyone, I'm Mary Drumond, and I want you to try to imagine being one of your customer service agents. Got it? No? Okay, bit of a problem. Let's carry on. I want you to try imagining being one of your customers. Still no? Okay, might be worse than I thought, but here's the thing. If you can't put yourself in your employees' or your customers' shoes, then it's time to take a good look at your company's leadership, communications, and culture. But don't worry, that's exactly what we talk about in this episode with Jeff Toister. From evaluating a company's core values to properly executing them across departments, we got it all. So stay tuned and find out how everyone at your company can get on the same page.
I think leaders need to spend more time really listening to their employees who know a lot, and really listening and when possible, really talking to customers, because you'll hear from customers that pain that you just won't see in a survey, or you just won't notice if you never have direct customer contact.
You're absolutely right. I'm here nodding my head while you're speaking. and most of the time, I mean, especially in call centers, the person who has you on the line that they're supposed to fix your problem, they're not the ones that caused it in the first place. Probably some other department of the organization. And when you have an organization that's extremely siloed and they don't really communicate among themselves, especially the problems that customers might have, it aggravates the problem even more and creates even more frustration on behalf of everyone involved. All this to say, I really have a lot of respect for people who work at call centers, because it's a really challenging job that offers very little gratification, I feel.
In some instances, in other instances, it can be fantastic if you're in the right culture. So I'm going to give you something and your listeners something that you can use the next time you're on that call with a call center and you're frustrated. And it's a simple question. All you do is you ask the person that you're talking to if they're empowered to take care of your issue. So you explain, this is what I think is reasonable. This is what I'd like you to do for me. Are you empowered to fix this? And it's helpful for them and for you, because if the person says, no, I'm not, well, instantly you feel de-escalated, because you realize, well, am I going to continue to beat up on a helpless person? That's not right.
Right.
And they're able to be candid with you that, you know, most will kind of step away from the script for just a moment and say, I'm not able to do this. Here's what we can do. On the other hand, though, and this, I know this sounds weird for a service culture guy to say this, if the employee says, I am empowered to fix this, well, then they have two options, right? They fix it. I had a person recently who said, I am empowered to fix it, and I'm not going to. Well, guess what? You deserve my anger now. You shall get my wrath, and I will not feel bad about it.
Now this is about you. Now the problem is you.
That's exactly it. That's very rare, but I really didn't feel bad at all venting my frustration on that person.
Yeah, really. But then again, it ties back into what sort of culture is being given in training, which takes me all the way back to a couple minutes ago when we were discussing validating that vision and sharing the vision with the team. What is the most efficient way to make sure everyone in the company knows what your vision is and makes that vision a part of their everyday?
So descriptive, not prescriptive, right? Training of any kind, the best way to train someone is to start with the end in mind and then work backwards. There's no one right way to do it, but if you start with the end in mind, you'll figure out the right way for your organization. So the objectives are to make sure your employees can answer three questions. What is the vision? What does it mean? How do I contribute?